Hi everyone, today I've come to share with you my approach to the descriptive writing question in IGCSE English as first language. So these are the steps you need for a successful description. Firstly, you read the topic carefully. What are the first thoughts that come to your mind when you read that topic, and jot that down. It would be better if you create a mind map of the main aspects you want to cover in that topic. You can use adjectives and then move into the details. You must also focus on the setting and atmosphere of the surroundings that you are describing. Furthermore, a vivid description requires advanced and elaborate vocabulary. So you must also think about the vocabulary you need for the headings that you have made in your mind map. You can also think about the writer's effect question which you do in paper 1. What do you usually look for in the writer's passage? You can look for figurative language, which is imagery, similes, metaphors, personification, different sentence structures like simple, compound, complex, and also rhetorical devices which can include pattern of 3, which is triplets, alliteration, lists, rhetorical questions, emotive language, hyperbole, and repetition. You can also include all the 5 senses. This is by far the most important point of a successful descriptive writing. You must include your sight, sound, smell, taste, and feel. Additionally, beginnings and endings of a descriptive writing piece is also important. So you can begin your description with description itself, or maybe conflict or danger, or maybe if you're writing a description of something related to suspense, you can begin with mystery. Moving on to an example. So now I've made a mind map on the topic a messy room. First things first, if we have to think about a room, you will have the door, and inside the room there is a floor, ceiling, walls. There may be a study table as well, and also other details. So now if we can describe the door with its color, the doorknob, and also the material of the door. Inside the room, if you see the floor, there may be clothes, maybe shoes lying around, and also food. The ceiling, you can describe the lighting, as well as if there is cobwebs made by spiders. The walls can include pictures, whether they are dusty or mud stained. The study table may have laptop or a PC or a desktop computer with books and papers, and maybe a school bag lying around. Other details, you can also elaborate your description on the kinds of food that are lying about in this messy room. You can also describe what you found beneath the clothes which is lying on the floor of the messy room. You can also include the smells. So this covers all the 5 senses, what you see, feel. Taste may not be included in this because we cannot taste, but yes, you can include the 5 senses. This is a sample description of the messy room. So we've directly started off with the door. The door is in a color brunette. It has its paint chipped off its edges, which is a result of constant banging, and it has a fancy brass doorknob. So brass is the material which has been included. Then we have included the floorboard and loafers at the entrance. Then putrid smell. So we have included smell as well. A sock which is rotting away with mold, and empty pizza boxes which covers the food aspect. Then we have included the list of 3 or triples, which is dark, damp, and gloomy. We are describing the curtains of the room as thick and musty, which has been pulled tightly shut. And then we are moving on to the ceiling. So the ceiling has a variety of cobwebs, included the phrase variety of cobwebs and their owners. So obviously the reader will understand that it is the spiders which is being talked about. Then we are moving on to describing the study table, which couldn't even be recognized. There's a laptop and paper, notebook, stationery, all that you can usually see in a regular study table. Then there's also a backpack which is turned inside out, and the contents are dumped messily onto the floor and beneath. So now we are going to describe the floor. The wooden floor and even my feet had vanished under the enormous piles of clothes and whatnot. We're describing a skateboard which is in pista green color. One of its wheels are on the other corner of the room, so that can even add a slight bit of humor. It also suggests that the skateboard is broken. Then we are describing the mud-stained walls. And then there is the walls itself, which is filled with sketches, poems and drawings, all torn. Some are particularly eerie, almost haunting. And that made me wonder if the room was even inhabited. Then again, food aspect is brought here. The chocolate wrappers are thrown about here and there, while on another corner, a dull ivory baseball in a torn and poorly stitched glove. Now I'm venturing out to see what is beneath the cloth-stuffed floor, and voila! There is a layer of Batmans and Supermans and all those childish whims and fancies. Now again we are going on to describing the food. So you can notice a bowl of mac and cheese which has formed a crusty layer of fungi on top. Besides it, a packet of chips and other food items which is being feasted upon by a hardworking army of ants. And then the smell was overpowering me, such that I lost my ability to stand any longer. Steadily stepped back out of the room in a daze of how there ever could be such a place. So this has a slightly rhyming sound as well, in a daze and how there ever could be such a place. And that's how we ended our description. So that is the end of today's video, and I hope this video helped all those who are attempting the descriptive writing question of paper 2 of English as first language. Do remember to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.